How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Today, we're going to be looking at Stellar Crown, which was a pretty small set released by Pokemon this year. Honestly, a little bit lackluster. I was really hoping there would be a Lapras EX or a Cinderace EX, but nonetheless, I can't control that. We're going to go ahead and just see how the top 10 cards are doing in this set. We'll go over the pull rates and we'll go over the sealed products. So, let's go ahead and check out this set and let's see how it fares up and squares up against the other Scarlet and Violet sets. So far, I think there's a lot more. There's just so much more in Twilight Masquerade, Paldea Evolved, even Temporal Forces. But we got to give credit where credit is due. This set does have a couple little hitters, so let's go ahead and start looking at this set. First off, total value for the Stellar Crown set right now is $567.61. If we go and compare this to Paldea Evolved has a total value of $742.83, led by that Magikarp right here at $106. And so if we look at Stellar Crown, the Terapagos EX right now is performing pretty well right now, has an average of $118. And so that is an average from eBay, TCG Player, and Card Market. Card Market has this card selling at around $114. Card Market is one of Europe's biggest marketplaces for TCGs and TCG cards. And so on eBay, we're seeing average sales at about $130. What's crazy though is on eBay for this card, people are buying this card way too expensive for a PSA 10. The Greninja I can kind of understand, even though that's a little crazy at around, it was like $700, $600 for a while. Now it's falling down. But this Terapagos sold recently in a PSA 10 for $600 on September 29th. And then another one in auction for $550, which is absolutely insane for a new Pokemon card, and especially a new Pokemon in itself, because not very many people know about Terapagos at all, unless you played the video games, right? And so definitely has usefulness in the TCG as a new Pokemon card. It's pretty decent. And so let's go ahead and look at the other cards in this set though and see how they're doing so far. We have the Lacy, $44, the Squirtle, $42, the Bulbasaur, $32, and the Hydrapple, $34. So some people really like the Hydrapple. For me personally, I like the Terapagos. I got it in a Japanese 10. And so the Galvantula, $31, and the Dashbun, $29. So it doesn't have too many popular Pokemon. The Lacy is a somewhat popular new character. And so kind of gnarly that this set is really small, but luckily it's so showcased with the Terapagos, which is a decent high value card. It's an epic rainbow looking card. And then you have the illustration rares of Squirtle and Bulbasaur, which I feel like help out this set a lot. Other than that, it's a little dry though. But let's look at the pull rates right here. Any SIR, according to TCG Player, you have a 1 in 90 chance. So that's really hard, because if you're opening booster boxes, you open 2 booster box, that's 72 packs. It's going to be really difficult to pull a secret illustration rare. And then if you're looking for a specific secret illustration rare, you're looking at 1 in 540. And then when it comes to illustration rares, you're looking at 1 in 13. So that's not too bad of odds. At least in a booster box, you're looking to get 2 to 3 illustration rares, most likely 1 to 2. And then for a specific illustration rare like that Squirtle, if you're trying to hunt that down, or the Bulbasaur, you're looking at 1 in 167 packs. So you're looking about maybe 5 booster boxes to try and get the Squirtle or the Bulbasaur, and that's if you're lucky. And so now if we compare the total set value right here of the Stellar Crown, $567, with Twilight Masquerade has a total set value of $983. So it's looking pretty obvious that Twilight Masquerade and Paldea Evolve as a total set value, they look like definitely better investments. Just Stellar Crown doesn't have too many big hitters, but luckily it does have that Squirtle and Bulbasaur. Now, if we look at TCG Player, let's go ahead and look at the sealed products for this set. you're looking at, for a Stellar Crown booster box right now, a booster box case, I mean, $576. So you're looking at $95 per booster box. That's not too bad. Anything under $100 is definitely a steal. This set possibly could get reprinted in the next 2 years, but just for a case under $600, that's definitely a good deal right there. Looks like it bottomed out in September 20th at $558 for the case of Stellar Crown. We could see that 3 of them were sold on September 21st, and now none of them have been sold at $576, but we had 5 of them sold for $572. So that's about a $20 gain in the past month and a half. That's not too bad for the case. And then if we go back, let's go ahead. So $576 for the booster box case. And then about a month and a half ago, it was about $555. So $20 gain in the past month and a half. That's pretty good for anyone who got a booster box case for $558. And then if we look at the case for Elite Trainer boxes, $376. So that's about $37 an ETB, which is a better deal than a big box store like Walmart or Target. You're going to be looking at $49.99 MSRP. And let's go ahead and look at the booster box. Currently, market price is at $107.26 for the booster box. Looks like it bottomed out at about $105. Let's go right here, $105, $103 on September 27th. So honestly, not too long ago, it's been about maybe 5 days since 39 of these booster boxes were sold for $106. And then recently, for $106, 5 of them have been sold. So it's staying pretty good at $100 plus $100. That's pretty good for a set, especially a set that is really small. This is one of the smaller sets out of Scarlet and Violet after Obsidian Flames. Luckily, the pull rates were a lot harder though. And so let's see what else. You have those blisters, 3-pack blisters, $14.36 for the Latias, $14.32 for the Tinkaton. And other than that, I don't think you want to be investing in anything other than a booster box for this set. The promos aren't really crazy. Maybe the Latias could do well over time, and the booster bundle, not too bad of a price, $22 for 6 packs. So that's a good deal because you're getting that's only like what, 6 times 4, $24. So less than $4 a pack for those booster bundles. So if you're looking to hunt those Squirtles or Bulbasaur, that would be pretty cool to go after. The Squirtle, $39 according to TCG Player right here. Let's go ahead and check out the Squirtle, see how it's doing. Initially, this Squirtle was selling, in September for $48. I remember when I could see some Squirtles on Facebook Marketplace for like $50 when the set first released. But it looks like it's starting to bottom out at around $39, $40. So since release, that's about 18% of a loss for this card. And we'll just have to see, how low this card can go. Squirtle is definitely a popular Gen 1 starter. Definitely more popular than maybe the Bulbasaur. If we look at the Bulbasaur right here, pretty cute artwork. Also features some Pidgeys. And if we look right here, it's currently, that is a lightly play. Let's go ahead and find a near mint copy and look at the sales for the near mint. There we go. $31 for the near mint copy of the Bulbasaur. And it's been staying relatively flat at $31. The Squirtle is definitely more popular, $38 to $40. So luckily this set has the Squirtle and Bulbasaur to help it out. There's also the Hydrapple EX card, currently $32, and it stayed relatively flat. Nothing too crazy with this card. Definitely a newer Pokemon, not too popular. And then the Galvantula EX card, currently selling for about $30. I think it's relatively useful in the TCG, so that's going to help the card out for a while. And the Dachshund EX, surprisingly one of the cheaper Pokemon cards in this set, but it looks like it's been steadily rising slowly. Was selling for $23 in September, and there's 45 of these sold on September 13th for 23 bucks. So that's pretty nice how it's been kind of steadily rising. Now it's selling for $30, and that was today, October 1st. Two of them sold for $30. So it's slowly rising in price. Definitely the pull rates are helping this set overall. But man, in comparison to Paldea Evolved or Twilight Masquerade, this set just isn't looking like to be, you know, that set that's going to make you huge gains. Twilight Masquerade is definitely a better pickup, and Paldea Evolved. But nonetheless, you know, this set could do well over time. It does have the Squirtle, and it does have the Bulbasaur. And it's definitely showcased by that Terapagos EX card, which is one awesome card. I think if they would have done the different forms of Terapagos, like the 3 different forms that it has in a secret illustration rare or special illustration rare, I think this set would have done a whole lot better. But as of right now, that's how the set is doing so far, and I'll see you guys next time. If you want to check out other sets like Shrouded Fable, or if you want to check out my last video on some special illustration rares that I think are undervalued right now, go ahead and check out that video to the right or left, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.